Many of us, if not all of us, know Dan Petro. The words that come to mind: leader, board member, trustee, mentor, entrepreneur. The list goes on and on. President, chairman. You know, when I think about Dan Petro, I think about the day 2 months ago that I was driving down the road and I saw a bumper sticker. It said, "Honk if you've been married to Dan Petro." You know, that gave me an idea, because when I found that I was going to give this little talk, this small talk about you, Dan, I went and got a bumper sticker made. And the bumper sticker I put on the back of my car last week said, "Honk if you want to marry Dan Petro." Well, I was on my way here today, and wouldn't you know it, I heard a lot of horns behind me, beeping, honking. One got stuck. Sure enough, I was tailgated for 3 miles on the way here to do this video. Somebody rear-ended me. I got out to do the driver's exchange. It was pad art, Dan. All in all, the humor aside, Dan, when I think of you, and I think many in this room, I think of the word anonymous. Because you're the one, Dan, that pays for the kids to be fed in schools when they don't have a good breakfast. Signed, Anonymous. You're the one that writes the check when somebody needs to go to band camp or somebody needs to go on a school trip. Anonymous. Anonymous. It's you. Dan, I think of you, I think of the word character, trust, friendship. I think of your warmth, your hugs. I think of your very sturdy, diligent, always ever ready handshake. And I think of my friend that listens before he speaks. Dan, you're my friend, you're my mentor. I love you, and congratulations.
Hello, Dan Petro, Walt Cobb here. Dan and I have known each other for many, many years. As a matter of fact, the best of my recollection, it's about 31 years. Dan is a super nice guy, I mean, in all respects, but I don't want to talk a lot about his business experiences, although I do want to mention that Dan was at one time a teacher. He was a teacher at Westside Tech in Winter Garden. And from that experience as a teacher, he opened a business in West Orange County, Amber Electric, and he went on to be a successful businessman in all aspects. But not only his business experience, that's not what really intrigues me, because there's a lot of successful business people. But what really touches me is his benevolence, his love of the community, his desire to want to help, the desire to be a part of organizations in the West Orange community that make a difference. He loves his community. I'm intrigued by Dan's love for the community, his passion for the community, his passion for people, his love for his family, his love for God. All of those things make Dan a unique individual that truly is worth knowing. If you haven't had the opportunity to know Dan personally, you've missed a very important part of your life. So Dan, congratulations. It couldn't happen to a better guy.
What I would like to try to do is to give you some descriptive words of Dan, because you can't describe Dan Petro in 1 minute. So I'd like to start out with, you know, a community leader. He has been just so inspirational for everyone. And if you take a look at most of the initiatives that have taken place in West Orange over the past 25 years, you will find Dan Petro's handprint on that. And then as far as family man, he's amazing. He is devoted to his family. He would walk through fire for them. Inspirational. I don't think Dan understands that how inspirational his leadership style has been. He's inspired so many people. I met him when I was 33, which was just a few short years ago. However, he really did give me a lot of inspiration into giving back to the community, probably a lot more than I ever would have, and I've watched him inspire hundreds and hundreds of others. When you talk about Dan as far as a business owner and creator, you've got to think of how many businesses Dan's created out here and how many people he has employed. It has just been phenomenal. And when it comes down to loyal, you can't find a better friend than Dan Petro. Once you win his trust, he is there to walk with you side by side through thick and thin. The next three, you pretty much got to roll together. It's generous and modest and selfless. I mean, Dan gives and gives and gives, and he is such a huge philanthropist, and he doesn't even want people to know that. He will not bang his own drum. He is just so quiet about the things that he does, and he's so selfless about it. And most people don't know how much he has actually done for this community. And I have to tell you that I feel really sorry for communities that don't have a Dan Petro in them, because they don't know what they're missing. It's just, you're such an incredible addition to our community. So I think I need to end it up, babe, by telling you that, you know, I love you, buddy, and I am really, really happy and proud that the Chamber has established this award for you tonight.
First, I want to say thank you to everybody. Moved to Orlando in 1970 and settled in West Orange County in '74, and extremely blessed. It's a great community. Taught at Westside Votech for about 4 or 5 years, and then I started a company called Ambra Electric, and was very blessed. It was lucky. We did well. We grew year after year after year, and matter of fact, this year we're real close to probably $48 million in revenue, and more important, 350 employees. Some of them have been with me for 32, 33 years, since '79, and a great blessing. But also the people. We have a unique community, and to be blessed like this, and there isn't one of the people that was named prior to me I didn't know personally. Sam Mississippian on, and thought the world of, and been very blessed in this community, in my company, and with the employees. And we continue to do well. Still plan on doing some more, guys. I'm not done yet. I don't roll over easy, as all of you know. Matter of fact, I know they told me, I said, you got to do total brain radiation. I said, well, you might lose 30%. And one of my guys looked at me and said, well, shoot, you'll still know more than me. So, but I do want to talk about the special people in this community from our existing staff today. And I think I was president in '93 of the Chamber, but we have just continued to take quantum leaps forward in every way. And the people are so wonderful, so thoughtful. We do so much. Most people don't have any idea what all we do in this community to make it a better community. And the Chamber, in my opinion, is the focal point. It has been for a long time. I can honestly say that my involvement with it has been one of the most wonderful parts of my life. I mean, the people that I know, I can go off the names, and I could go right down and call president after president, and I can go with the guys who've been so blessed to have this honor before me, the George Baileys and the Bert Ropers and the Jerry Strocones, and they've been close as friends, but they've also been here for this community every way. And then we move through the staff, and we look, and frankly, Stina has did a phenomenal job, and Krista, and the rest of the staff. You know, we just continue to reach higher bounds, and et cetera. So to me, to get this honor is a blessing. To be in a position where someone next year will get an award with my name, I can't think of a bigger blessing or honor from the peers. And these are people that not only do I like and respect, and I'm going to shoot you all in the head here and say you that I love you all, okay? And I'm trying to do my best not to get emotional, so, okay? Because it is an honor, and it's a great honor, and I can't think of anything in this community I wouldn't do, or anyone that I wouldn't do something for. But thank you all for this honor, and I do consider it an honor. I consider it a very high honor, and I'm going to get emotional, so I'm going to shut up and just say thank you. God bless you all, and I hope I'm standing there with you 5 years from now, okay? And got nothing more to say. You can't get any more out of the old man, okay? So that's a wrap.